Alright, welcome to SUBTRACTION Uganda e-learning. And my name is Nelson Betsomba. And in today's video we are moving on with our continuation of operation of whole numbers. So in today's video we shall be looking at the trial questions that are always asked, as you can see here. We are always asked questions involving operations of whole numbers, especially in subtraction. So in these sample questions, we shall be able to answer one by one and we work out all of us together as we share ideas such that we can understand when such a question is asked or comes, maybe within your paper, maybe within your real life. You go to shop, something like that, we shall be able to should be able to answer. Okay, so we have to see out these and we see how we work upon them for us to get ideas. Okay, so here we are having our number here. In our questions, they are saying by how much is 3. Okay, how much is this? Someone who can read. Okay, 366,015. Okay, greater than 340 what? 346,729. They are saying just by how much is this. That means this one is greater than this. So they want us to confirm by how much is this greater than this. So we can answer our question one by one. We shall be able to answer all of them. Okay, we shall be able to answer what? All of them. We can answer one by one. Okay, so we can write our solution here. Okay, we write our solution. Our solution here will be equals, they want us to find out by how much is this 336,700. This is a 0, this is a 1, this is a 5. They are saying by how much. Okay, this is greater than this, so we can say our 30 what? Our 34, and then 67, and then 20. This is 20 what? 29. They want us to know by how much is this greater than that. So we arrange them in that form. So after arranging it, we should be able to now make some subtraction. Okay, so when you make subtraction of this, we have 5 minus 9. So when we say 5 minus 9, it is impossible. So what we have to do is to borrow 1 from here and bring it here. So when you add it here, it becomes 15. Okay, so when you borrow 1 from here, this is going to be 0. When you borrow 1, it is already 1. So when you borrow it, you are going to remain with what? With a 0. So this is going to be 15. So what is 15 minus? 15 minus what? 15 minus 9. We shall be able to get our answers what? Someone with an answer? Alright, someone has given us an answer of 15 minus 9 has given us our answer 6. Okay, our answer is what? Our answer is 6. Then we say our 0 minus what? Minus 2, which is impossible. We borrow 1 from here, but this is a 0 again. We can't borrow a 0. A 0 and a 0, they are nothing. Okay, so we just borrow 1 from here. So when you borrow 1 from 7, it becomes what? 6. So this also put it here. This is 0. It becomes 10. Then 10 minus 1, there remains 9. So this is 10. So we are having now our 10 minus 2 we get our answer as 8. Then 7 minus 9, our answer is 2. This is 6 now. 6 minus 6, we get our 0. Then say 6 minus 4. Okay, sort out this. Okay, let me sort out that. Okay, here we are saying 6 minus 6, we get a 0. Then we say 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4, we get our 2. Then this minus 3 minus 3, we shall still get our 0. So in simple term, the number is greater, they are saying how much is this greater than this. So this means this number, which is our first, is okay, let me settle that. So we have our number. This is 20,286 is the number which is greater to make this. Okay, so we can say by how much is this. So this is the number which is required for this to be equal to this. Okay, so that is how we can solve that. Then we can also move on to another question, where another question they were saying what must be added to 40, 31. This is 400 and what? 403,126. Then to get 502,520. 500, then 520, 20,200. Okay, so they are saying how much can be added to this. So that means to get how much can be added, we should get the bigger number. Okay, then we subtract out from the small number. That's how we can be able to get it. So this is 520, then 200. Okay, let's get this. We say 520. Okay, let's do it from here. Let's do it from here. We are having our 520. This is a 0. Then to what? 200. Then we subtract. This is going to be our what? Someone who can still remember, we get that is still this is 3,126. 3,126. Okay, 3,126. Okay, here we are. This is a 0. 3,000. Then 126. So that is the number they want us to find out, the number which can be added to make this. So we shall just say this minus this, then we shall be able to get the number that can be added to this small number to get our biggest what number. So here now we do what? We subtract. Okay, so when it says 0 minus 6, our answer is impossible. So what we shall do is to borrow from here. Okay, when you borrow from here, we shall borrow 1 from a 2. So when you borrow 1, it remains 1. This remains 10. We bring our 1 here, becomes 10. We also borrow 1 from 10, it remains 9. Then we also bring our 1 here. This becomes 10 minus what? Minus 6. We get our 4. Then we say our 9 minus what? Minus 2. We shall get 7. Then we say our 2, our 1, because we borrowed 1 from here. We say our 1 minus 1. We get our answer as what? As 0. Then we say 0 minus 3, which is impossible. We come and borrow 1 from here. So when you borrow 1, remains 1. This becomes 10. So we shall be having our 7 here, because 10 minus 3, we get 7. 1 minus 0, we get 1. Okay, then we say 5 minus what? Minus 4. We shall be able to get that. So this simply means that for us to get this number, the number which can be added for us to get our biggest number is 117,074. Okay, so that is the number that can be added for us to get the number which is required. So let's also look at how another number was saying. Okay, so when you look here, you can see the number which was put here. They were saying out of 498,500 people, that is in what? In a town. Okay, so they are saying 239,718 what are employed. Okay, find the number of people. Okay, number of people that are unemployed. Okay, so you can see how they are always asking such a question, because they just want us to find out the number of people who are not employed. Unemployed means are not employed. So we can be able to find out the number of people who are not employed by getting the number of people, the total number of these people within the what? Within the town. So after getting the total number of these people within the town, then we can now be able to know the people who are not employed. Okay, so we are saying we get the total number of people, okay, in the town, then we subtract those number of people who are employed. Okay, so you can see here, if we have our number of people who are employed, okay, our number of people who are employed are 498,000. Okay, then 500. Okay, then those who are employed 239,000. Okay, then 718. So these are the numbers. Okay, so when you find the people that are unemployed, we shall get the total number of people who are within the whole town, then minus the total number of people who are employed to get the people who are not what? Who are not employed. Okay, so let's get it from here. Let's calculate it from here. Remember all the people, okay, all the people in the town. Okay, I'm just abbreviating it. We are saying all. Okay, let me sort out this. So all the people within the town is equal to what? Is equal to 49. Okay, 49 80 what? 8500. So this is 498,000, okay, 500. Then these are the total number of people within the town, okay, or all people in the town. Then we get the number of people who are what? Who are employed. Okay, those who are what? Who are employed. These are the people who are employed. They are how many? They are 239,000. Okay, then 700. Okay, 718. These are the number of employed. So for us to get the number of people who are not employed, we shall have to subtract the total number of people who are 498,500, then minus the 200. Okay, so here when you make some subtraction, you can see we have a 0 here. So we borrow 1 from here. So this is going to be we are going to remain with 4, and here we are going to remain with what? With the 9, because when you bring a 1 here it becomes 10, and 10 also minus 1 becomes 9. Okay, so this is also going to be 10. When you subtract 10 minus 8, our answer remains as 2. Then 9 minus 1, we shall be able to get our answer as 8. Then 7 minus 4 minus 7, impossible. We borrow 1 from here. Okay, so when you borrow 1, this remains what? 7. So when you say 14 minus 7, we shall be able to get our answer as 7. Then 9 minus 7, impossible. So when it is impossible, we borrow 1. This remains what? 8. So this is now 17 minus 9. We shall be able to get our answer as what? As 8. Then 8 minus 3. We get our answer as what? As 5. Then 4 minus 2. We get our answer as 2. So this simply means the number of people who are unemployed, okay, and what? Unemployed. Number of people who are unemployed are these ones, okay? Those are the people who are unemployed within the town, okay? So that is how we do deal with some of these numbers, especially when you are asked. So the number which is remaining, we still have some numbers here. Okay, these numbers which are remaining, so we shall be able to solve them. In our next what? In our next video. Okay, this is the number which is remaining. All right. So this number of this test, we are going to also sort it. So we are going to sort it within within the next video. So for this, let me say thank you very much for being part of this, and be able to subscribe, comment, for us to be on the same page and to solve your need. Thank you. Nice moment. See you in the next lesson.